What's up, guys? We're just out here in Las Vegas. Alessio, Tim, Nadine, Sebastian, and
What's up, guys? Michael Valor. How are we doing?
Michael Valor is in the building. We're just in his suite in the, where are we at?
We're at the Cosmopolitan
Hotel, and
floor.
just masterminding. And I just wanted to share like some quick nuggets for you, because this guy is a legend. He's like a I would call him just a big visionary and a teacher. And how would you like edify this guy?
Crazy motherfucker.
He's just a crazy motherfucker. So just listen up. I just ask him about cracking boundaries in your head and thinking long term. So what would you say? Which tips would you give to the newest person, or also persons who are in the business for 4 or 5 months, or just traders to just like break boundaries?
Cool. I mean, the information's like pretty stationary, regardless if you're a new person or you're old or whatever it is. I've been doing entrepreneurship for about 9 years, been stuck at like $250,000 a year, which stuck and like the new person hearing that and you're like, you're not stuck at $250,000. That's awesome. But for like someone in entrepreneurship, your main objective is to grow the mind, constantly be setting the new limits. It's new limits. What's my limit now and how do I get over it? And I look at everything in a very philosophical sense. Why? Because it explains it through imagery, which then can tell a deeper message and understanding. So if you see something through like artwork, right? Or you see something through an understanding of a visual, it gives you that full like 3D scope of the idea. Ideas, let's get this real quick before I go into the next thing. Ideas are just basically just pieces, information clusters, and they come together and they form this idea. Then you converse the idea to people. That's a totally different discussion. You should be doing that on every call, conversing the same idea, piecing it together with the right information, blah, blah, blah. Does not matter. Next. The biggest thing that I want to talk to you guys about is breaking those limitations. Is something I've struggled with in my life and in my entrepreneurship journey, being stuck at that like $250,000 rank. You know what I'm saying? I've sat there for a long time. Like in the last 3 years, it's like always $20,000 a month is like in my head for some reason. And it goes back to like when I first started entrepreneurship and I was thinking like, that's the amount of money that I want. That's rich. Can I get there? Yes. If I read books, if I listen to audios, if I go to these conferences, if I learn from these people, if I accept these ideals, yeah, I will get there at some point. And I have, and I stuck there, dude. And the thing is, and what I'm working on right now is I look at it in a universal sense, right? We got the macrocosm, the universe, all these galaxies, billions of galaxies. And at the end of it, at the rim, what is it? It's quanta, okay? You can look this up. Please Google all of this. Fact check me. Quanta. It actually smells like raspberries, I'm pretty sure. I think that's like a thing they said. It's quanta. And quanta, once touched by human consciousness, becomes matter. It's just space without anything in it before then. And the universe is constantly moving in the state of like creation. Why? There's more and more consciousness in the universe, but that's a totally separate topic. What I want to talk to you guys about is comparing the macrocosm, the big picture, with the microcosm, okay? What's going on in your own head? Your head is a microcosm, universe is a macrocosm. At the edge of where you think right now, there's a limitation. There's an amount of money, there's a type of girl, there's everything in your head. There's a place I live. This is limitations, these roots, and they've kept you there, and you just can't move. See what I'm saying? Your objective is to find out those quanta limits. Where is the edge? Where is the edge, and how do I push that ledge day to day? How can I take that ledge and push it a little bit further, a little bit further, a little bit further? It's not just saying it, dude. It's feeling it. It's knowing it. It's saying, dude, $500,000, $700,000, $100,000 a year, wherever you're at in business, okay? You can get there by breaking that ledge. Because why? That changes how you interact with people on the way to that ledge, the confidence in your actions. You don't stop. So many times, minuscule amounts, little shavings of times that you have acted out of fear and not done something, or not read the extra page, or not done something dramatic to win, and that changes when you move that limit. That's just a physical circumstance, not even getting into the metaphysical. It's just important. Right now, there is a limit as to what you think you can make, what you think you can do, and if you just change that limit, just tweak that bit of your mind, your actions follow that exact pattern, because your brain tells you how to be every day. It's a brain pattern. Change the pattern.
Awesome, bro. Appreciate it, bro.
Yeah, appreciate you, homie.
Thanks for your message. Thanks for the chance to coming up to your hotel room.
Of course.
And yeah, it's just crazy who you meet in Vegas. This guy's literally living here. Last year, I guess, made like close to 7 figures.
Yeah, we were up there. Last year was the heaviest year, dude. We got to a point, and I'll just give you guys some like context. We got to a point where we were like literally dealing with the Department of Energy of the United States, Vattenfall, Eon, talking to CEOs, and we were doing like global deals. We got involved with the OECD. I mean, it was crazy. And that just goes to show you, dude, like anything that you plan, anything you think, anything you put down on paper and you like actually strategize, just be fucking smart, dude. You know what I'm saying? Like you are. Like, are you watching this because you're not? You've already been watching for 5 minutes. Unless you skip to the end and then you're not that smart because then you should go back and get the rest of this information. But if you have watched this entire thing up to 5 minutes, you gotta be somewhat intelligent. And at that point, if I'm telling you, just as a human, by the way, I get no personal gain by you listening or hearing anything I say. I'm just telling you because it's true. Go look it up, read for yourself, feel it, understand it, whatever you need to do to learn this bit of information, that anything that you want to do, you strategize it smart. Think about how can I do this? What are the numbers necessary for me to do this? How many people do I need to talk to? How many people do I need to convince? How many times do I have to show the plan? How many times do I have to get up after I fall? Whatever it is. I don't know in your business what it is that you got to do. I'm just telling you that if you quantify that into numbers and you just tell yourself, I'm going to do it, it's going to happen. It's just going to happen. The train track's on the way there, guaranteed. Now, you've got no call on the amount of time. You see what I'm saying? Humans live a very, very, very short amount of time in the macrocosm of things. So if it takes you 10 years, is it still worth it? I mean, that's one of the most simplest things. That's from like one of the first books you'll ever read. It's like, if it takes you 10 years, is it still worth it? 5 years, 25 years. 25 years and you reach your dreams, is it still worth it? How old are you in 25 years? You know what I'm saying? People are going to jail for 25 years. That's fucked. You know what I'm saying? So if they're going to jail for 25 years, I think you can commit to your dream for 25 years and hopefully that shit works out. You see what I'm saying? That's the whole fucking objective of what we do. Okay? So, that's good. I appreciate you. I appreciate you guys. You guys are awesome.
Appreciate you, bro.
Thank you, man.
Guys, $1 million mastermind with $1 million view.
Stay gold, baby.
Cheers from Vegas.
Stay gold. All right, dude.